Today is Sunday, August 31st, 2025. This is Read Through the Bible.
Hi, everyone.
This is Weekend Edition, Psalms Edition. And we had a psalm that meant a lot to us yesterday. Mm-hmm. And when I think of Psalm 56, one thing comes to mind. Steve Green wrote a song. Do you remember that song? When I'm afraid.
Oh, yeah. Hide Him in Your Heart.
Hide Him in Your Heart. Uh-huh. When I'm afraid, I will trust in You. And our children listen to this album a lot. And I remember when they would come into my room, when they were scared or bothered at night, we said, don't wake up Mom, because she needs her sleep. And you can wake up me, because I'm not getting up. I'm just going to pray with you and send you right back to bed. And so that's...
But
I would quote this because they would know. I said, what does the psalm say? What does David... And we'd kind of sing it. We tried to do it quietly so you didn't hear. But when I'm afraid, I will trust in You, in God whose word I praise. So, and then I'd pray a prayer. Are you going to trust God? And they would go back, and I would go back to sleep more easily than you would. And they would hopefully be satisfied with a word from God about what's happening. And so the context of this, the superscription says it. It's got two parts to the superscription. It reads this way. To the choir master, according to the dove on far-off terebinths, a Michtam of David when the Philistines seized him in Gath. Okay, so that first part is totally debatable. We have no idea what it means.
Reference, I think.
Some kind of musical reference to some maybe tune or something like that. Totally lost to us. We have no idea what that means. Maybe some kind of special tune. But the second part, we know about that when the Philistines seized him in Gath.
So 1 Samuel 21.
Yep, 1 Samuel 21, which also speaks about Psalm 34, verse 1. The superscription speaks about how David feigned his madness, but he was brought before the king. In order to get out of that, he pretended to be mad and had spittle come down his beard and things like that. But it's sort of a time of distress when the Gath, this is the Philistines, they were his enemies. Mm-hmm. And so David here just gives a song of trust in God. Here's what he does. And great picturesque. We're just going to read it through without comment. But like verse 8, you've kept my tears in Your bottle. Mm. They're written in Your book. So God knows. So when you're in distress, when you're in trial, just like David was, just trust in the Lord. That's what the psalm was about.
So I think when God puts our tears in His bottle, it means that He knows and He cares and He's with us and He's there to help us and comfort us.
Mm-hmm. And your summary for this is?
when I'm afraid, I'll trust in You. Because it's in 3 and 4 and it's in 10 and 11.
Yep.
So just those repeated phrases, I think, indicate that that's important.
And I picked up one from verse, I think it's 11. It says, David, when seized in Gath, I shall not be afraid. What can man do to me? Yeah. Same idea. Mm-hmm. So here it goes. We're just going to read Psalm 56 for you. Be gracious to me, O God, for man tramples on me. All day long an attacker oppresses me. My enemies trample on me all day long, for many attack me proudly. When I am afraid, I put my trust in You. In God whose word I praise. In God I trust, I shall not be afraid. What can flesh do to me?
All day long they injure my cause. All their thoughts are against me for evil. They stir up strife, they lurk. They watch my steps as they have waited for my life. For their crime, will they escape? In wrath, cast down the peoples, O God.
You have kept count of my tossings. Put my tears in Your bottle. Are they not in Your books? Then my enemies will turn back in the day when I call. This I know, that God is for me. In God whose word I praise. In the Lord whose word I praise. In God I trust. I shall not be afraid. What can man do to me?
I must perform my vows to You, O God. I will render thank offerings to You. For You have delivered my soul from death, yes, my feet from falling, that I may walk before God in the light of life.
And I hope for all of you listening here today is just that you, in the midst of your trials and troubles, would trust in God like David did. Yeah. That's where these Psalms speak to us, in the emotions, the depths of the difficulties that we have. It's why they're dear to the people of God. Okay, we will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.